Yeah, I think Chronic was the huge difference in Birmingham stepping up, and it kind of surprised everyone. And then we saw already in Raleigh, at least day one, these guys are stepping up. It's LJ as well, the dynamic duo, the FK-LJ combo, Jorby. It's coming out hot.
Absolutely, and getting a benefit off of that missed touch from TRK. A tough spot. You're trying to get it over to the far side to your teammate. Got absolutely no power on it. Great
to gauge how Rawas no boost. Have overcommitted a touch here. TRK has to back off. Here's Kaliers, gives the ball up for now. That's a great touch from First Killer. Look at the space. Chronic no boost. His First Killer can go again. He rips it over. LJ, it's wide open. Where are they? Oh, there's the save coming in. LJ, no power on the shot. The level, the individual skill of every team here at this tournament is getting closer and closer, better and better. So it's the little things. And right now, the ultimates, it feels like you're in a great frame of mind. Sad Jr. has these guys locked in. They look connected. They look cohesive. And we're seeing it on the pitch as well.
Quickly to get the defense. A little awkward. Nobody got contact on the ball, excuse me. TRK will absolutely collect.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty free here. It's just no one back post. Chronic, another little mistake. He had low boost or none in the tank at all. That's a freebie though for Falcons. Not much pressure off that attack, but they do tie it up.
Awkward goal here or there. TRK, the missed touch earlier. And this time, Chronic trying to bail First Killer out on the goal line. Doesn't work out. Both teams still trying to find their wheeling, if you will. As the miss, I don't know, I can never tell if they're actually going for the sidewall double, if they're just, what the threat? Either way, Falcons find their way through. TRK, another.
Yeah, not sure what happened here. The clear was on for the corner. You could see the skim coming through. Rawas found a bump on LJ, and First Killer just got knocked off ball. LJ's going to the corner for boost. Couple of mistakes from ultimates. Falcons get the lead. Triple commit, Falcons in defense. That's what First Killer can do. Really worrying the opposition. They do work it out. This is a great start here for Falcons so far. There's a beautiful pass top corner. That is precision from TRK.
TRK, 3 letters, 3 goals. All set up by Kaliers. Nobody up to challenge him. LJ so late to the play, and nothing you can do if you're First Killer. TRK bangs it off the post.
That's a disgusting shot. But Ultimate's starting to cook. The pressure is mounting on Falcons. Just over 30 seconds. First Killer off the roof. TRK trying to slow it down. Couple of wall dashes for good measure. There's the 50 middle. Anyone there? TRK first. Poor touch. Open net. Missed. LJ secures it. Almost disaster class from Ultimates.
Pretty rare if you miss that shot there that you're going to get another chance at it. Luckily for Chronic, LJ was there. You did have to hit it on that side, but the net was open for him. LJ there to clean it up. And, you know, Ultimates, it might take them a while to score sometimes, but they can do it in bunches. 24.
You know the shot's really wide when it doesn't even bounce in off the post, but luckily enough, 20 seconds. Can they find one more? Can they produce magic against the MENA #1 seed? That's a beautiful touch. The demo. Oh, help, it's going to be wide open. It just had to fall in. Ultimates. They keep answering, they keep responding.
It's an explosive offense. They don't need a lot of time. They just need one chance at the ball. First Killer had the demo to clear the space. You called it out, CJ. And just like that, Falcons control this entire game. Falcons actually want to return fire. Drop straight down. Ultimates won't let them through. OT game 1, all right.
There we go. OT, Ultimates out of nowhere. Thought it was going to be a Falcons 1-0 for sure. Have won the kickoff. TRK looks for 2, finds 2. First Killer, regulation save. Able to scoop it across to LJ. There's the link up play. It's a ripping shot. Rawas deflects.
That was a heater.
Ultimates will get out of jail, but they've lost their corner boost. Kaliers can keep it on. He's looking for 2. First Killer has to make the touch. They're very low in the tank. It's just this man, LJ, has to get them out of danger. Does well. He buys him a little bit of time, but Rawas is looking. He's looking threatening. The deflection off the bar. Kaliers house the shot. It's fantastic, but it's not in.
Chronic kept it out. Falcons just can't seem to do enough to actually break down this Ultimates defense, and it's been 3 minutes plus here on the orange half.
Watch out for the bumps. LJ's in an awkward spot. Chronic bails them out, but still, Ultimates have found boost at a premium at the moment. It's been all Falcons dominating the field position. That's off the bar. He won't be able to get back. Shot on, shot in. Rawas calls game.
From the ceiling to the floor, Rawas finds goal through the goal, and Ultimates, it was just too much. A perfect read coming down off the back wall, and Falcons win the war of attrition in game 1.
First Killer is going to leave Swan. Chronic on now. Falcons, we know how close they like to sit next to each other. It looks scary in the defensive corner, but they are making it work for now. The mechanics getting themselves out of trouble, and they are positioning not ideally, and that's a huge bump, it's a huge step. It's a beautiful shot from Kaliers, 1-0.
Oh, that's why they sit so close. They see Kaliers in front, and they know he's about to dust them. The first flick into the demo, into the pop shot. I mean, come on. Kaliers at the front. and steady. 1-0 for Falcons, and Ultimates have no answer. Where there's just not a lot of creativity from Ultimates when they get this ball. They finally have a little bit of possession, but they keep running into the wall of the Falcons.
Yeah, running into this guy, Rawas, the best goalkeeper in the world, and that goal line defense is huge. They're not finding a demo on last man. They need some close passes or removing their third on Falcons. LJ with a nice beat, first killer with a chance, with a shot. He's got a fake for Cody. That's better, that's beautiful. 1-1.
You ask for creativity, you get a little bit of creativity. First killer threatens the shot, just drops down, opens the space for Chronic, who still has to place it underneath Rawas, and finds the seam. Ultimates exactly what the doctor ordered. Give a little bit of space back to Ultimate. Looking for the boost steals, looking for control. LJ just punting the ball on the back wall. Kind of just gave Falcons a free chance out.
Still midfield game dominated by Falcons. You can see Chronic backing off second man. They want to help out the net, but it is tricky having to defend the goal line. Here it is again. There's a shot on. Please, it's a nice shot too. First goal's been caught out. I thought he would have had to save Jorby, but the shot was too good.
Have to see that from first killer's perspective. We'll get the wider angle on it. You see him angled up, and it's too late. He's looking at LJ, and yeah, like you said, you just can't get back down in time. Even if he had boost, his car's turning completely sideways.
Yeah, low boost, and he's just too high on the backboard. Here's Rawas with the lead now, just over a minute. Falcons very happy with how this series has gone so far. That 50's awkward, LJ. Nicely enough on the goal line, but I'm not quite seeing the aggression until... I'd love to see Ultimate's Jobby play the same when the scores are leveled and when they're behind. When they play like this, when they are behind, they're so aggressive and they're finding opportunities just like that.
And LJ was at the center of all of it here. Chronic sets it up beautifully, forces that touch out of Rawas, and look at first killer's touch and the threat on the bump on TRK. Has to avoid him. Kaliers almost makes a play there. LJ had to be perfect with his placement. Ultimates playing it well and keeping in stride with Falcons.
Yeah, you can create the opportunity, but you still have to finish, and that shot was perfect from LJ. 2-2. As I said, I want to see Ultimates play the same when they're in this position. When they feel like you need to score, take it up to Falcons. When they're really passive in the midfield, it's really working into TRK's hands. Instant response. Falcons say, no thank you.
You threaded the needle on this pass. LJ with a touch out, but look at TRK beat LJ on the give and go. And Falcons have a response. He's going to wait in the midfield line, try to steal it away. Kaliers says, fine, go chase it down. He gets bumped right back. Chronic has to come into support. And it looks like Falcons still in control, even though it looked like Ultimates had a push there. And Falcons find a way to squeeze it out. Kaliers again finds a goal.
It's looking easy for Falcons. Look how much space. TRK could just leave this ball right for Rawas. He throws the fake. And there he is. Killers with the shot, with the goal. And that is as easy as you like.
A little skipper he's got to chase down. Empty the tank for it. First killer up quickly, off the ceiling. And a bump as well from Chronic, but still, there's always another defender. Out safety into the corner.
Yeah, what a rotation. Just cut underneath. First killer, he wasn't ready. And that is the pass was fantastic. Chronic save even better. That was nearly ridiculous off the flick as Rawas almost finds the net. Looks like Falcons are really stepping up. They're getting better and better. This is scary. That shot is ridiculous. First killer up, read it. Can he find the pancake perhaps? The Devo not to be. LJ, no, it's a big mistake. TRK near post just lets it go past him.
No pancakes, but a waffle straight out of the griddle. First killer to touch out, makes the first man miss, and then a giveaway from Kaliers. TRK can't recover in time. Ultimates will absolutely take it.
Yeah, TRK was near post, but he probably wasn't expecting that touch from his teammate. Ultimates have to get going right here, right now. This is a great offensive set. There's a chance, but the demo relieves all kinds of pressure and is walking down the other end. 2-1, Falcons. Well, they said, don't try us.
Chronic got exposed. He was just lazily driving to the other side of the field in the attacking third, and there was a face full of Falcon that he got unexpectedly from him, and Ultimates get punished for it.
Was first killer as Chronic has to trot back. They're playing with fire Ultimates, but they have to push 20 seconds from getting swept.
Looking for anything here at the end, but Ultimates have been denied, and the ball's just hanging around in their half. 10 seconds. First killer loses the ball. Chronic, punts it across. LJ steals the ball, or takes his own boost. First killer comes across. No time left. We're gonna have to keep this ball in the air. First killer tries the musty across. That's too hard and too close to Kaliers. Falcons 3-0 revenge on Ultimates from Birmingham and take the dub into the playoffs.